Hello there! Thanks to some tips from some viewers of this show, I have found a few more Funko bobbleheads to fill some holes in my collection. Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 177, more Funko Pop, Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary figures. Back in episode 171, I featured these Funko Pops from the 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi. Now, I knew I was missing some. Yes, I have numbers 605, 606, 607, 608, 609, 610, but I did not have 611. I did have 612, and I did have 616, but that left some holes in the collection, you know? And they were figures that I had not seen. Well, thanks to some tips from some viewers, I have been able to fill some of the holes that they suggested, plus I got lucky and found a few others. So to tell the truth, I think I now have all of the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Funko Pop figures. I hope. Let's find out which ones I found, shall we? And before we start, I would just like to invite you to once again hit that like button, share this video with your friends, hit that subscription button if you haven't already, and of course hit the notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. Okay, now let me kind of get these off to the side a bit, and then we'll see what new figures I have. And like I said, I think I was able to pick them all up now. All right, let's get started with the first hole in the collection, because after all, I did have 605 through 610 here, and then from 610 I jumped to 612 with the big one, the duel. Well, there was 611 that I didn't have. Well, thanks to a viewer, I was able to find it. In fact, thanks to Tony J 6802, who left this message. Very nice pickups. For Return of the Jedi 40th, there was also an Amazon exclusive Admiral Ackbar that you should look for. He is sitting in a command chair from the final battle scenes, and it's a nice one to add. I think they might have also done a Jabba, but not 100% sure there. Well, Tony, you were correct. In fact, the Jabba was number 611, and it's a big one. Because, of course, it's Jabba. It's got to be big. And here it is. It features Jabba and Salacious Crumb. And as you can see, this is a big figure, just like the duel scene was. And a little bit of weight there too. After all, Jabba is kind of heavy. And if we take it out to take a look at it, which is nice that we can do that with Funkos without damaging anything, hopefully. We can see that this is a very nice figure. Got the nice bobblehead on Jabba. Salacious Crumb, nope, his head is pretty much stationary. But when we look at it, it is very well done. Some nice details on this figure. Looking around the back, we can see the detail goes all the way around. Very nice. I'm glad you turned me on to this to get it, because this was, like you said, a nice Jabba figure. I did pick it up off of Amazon. You were correct there. Never saw this one in the store, but it is good. You put this with the Princess Leia and the Bosch costume and any other special ones you can find that were from this time period, you could put together a nice Funko scene based on Jabba's throne room. 611, we have Jabba and Salacious Crumb. All right, so that gives us 611 and 612. Could 613 also be another big one? Nope, it's a regular size one, but it is a very cool one. And that happens to be the Brethupp, I think that's how you say it, Brethupp the Ewok, the drummer who was banging on the Stormtrooper helmets at the end of Return of the Jedi. When we look him over, we can see number one, this was a special edition Funko. So you had to go to Funko in order to get this one. You weren't going to find this one in the stores. We've got 3 different versions of Stormtrooper and Imperial Officer helmets there for Brethupp to bang away on. And overall, some nice detail on Brethupp. If we just take him out to do a quick look at him, you can see there is nice detail on him. And of course, the back also. Funko does a pretty good job all the way around with their figures. So I like this one. It is a great addition to the collection. And I'm sure those of you that collect Funko probably like this one too. So there we have it, Brethupp. Number 613. Now 614, I was also able to find due to a tip from another viewer. Seriously Star Wars wrote, Funko killed it with the power of the galaxy wave. You need to get Ahsoka the White. The Darth Vader lying down from Return of the Jedi, this one, is one of the best from Return of the Jedi wave. There's an Imperial Palpatine in his throne that's a Hot Topic exclusive. He sits at the top of Vader versus Luke duel. Great pickup, Steve. There's Palpatine in a throne that I need to find at Hot Topic? Well, the nearest one of those to me is probably about 35 miles away. But I got lucky, and I was able to find one. When I happened to be nearby, I took a swing into Hot Topic, and yes, I did find the Emperor, the Hot Topic exclusive, sitting in his throne. This is number 614, so that does add, or that does make another hole filled for my collection. So I got to thank you for that tip. Now, of course, seeing that this one is supposed to go with the throne duel, I'm going to have to tear things apart and see how it actually does fit. Don't you agree? We've got the duel out. We have Emperor Palpatine here. Will he fit nicely in here? Look at that. Almost like it's made to order. Granted, they're a little tight together. Not quite like the movie where they were more spread out, but this is Funko Pop, you know. We're going to be a little tighter. Take a look at this. It actually looks like it was all made to fit together. Don't you agree? I think they do. Really looks sharp. I like it. And of course, like I said last time, they even kept the design all the way to the back of the figure. But yeah, if you were displaying these, this is a perfect way to display these 2 special editions for the 40th anniversary. You can't get much better than that, I don't think. Well, let me put this away and see what else we have to find. Well, I have discovered that most of the ones that I've been missing, at least the regular size ones, were all exclusives to different things. We had, for example, we had Max Rebo, which was exclusive to Walmart. I did find that one at Walmart. We had the Emperor, which was exclusive to Hot Topic. Well, here's another exclusive. And this was another Funko exclusive. You had to go to the website to get it. And that happens to be Holographic Luke. And as we can see by the labels here, we have the nice special edition sticker on it. But this one also glows in the dark, which would be kind of a neat function. I'm sure it has to sit in the light for quite a while before it glows in the dark, because I have tried these glow in the dark ones, just holding it up for a minute or two and then trying to see how well it glows. Didn't glow very well. So I'm sure it's going to take a little while to really make it glow. So didn't get that ready for this video. But still, you look at the figure, and it is a great figure. It's up, of course, it's holographic Luke. So it's not the usual color scheme for Luke, but still a very nice addition to the 40th anniversary. Now, one thing I have noticed looking at the back of these, when we talked about these back in 171, episode 171, we noticed that they did have the 6 figures that were the start of the 40th anniversary collection, and I did have those 6, luckily. Well, when you get to the next batch here, it's still showing those original 6. It is not showing on the back here about the exclusive figures. I think that's kind of a missed opportunity there, Funko. At least with the exclusives, have pictures of the exclusives on the back along with they're from so people can go hunting for them. So a nice collection to add there. That is 615. So here's 616. We're working along here pretty well. And of course, the Emperor was 614. Is there any more? Yes. If you were listening earlier with the first tip I mentioned, they said something about Admiral Ackbar sitting in his chair, looking out over everything, about to say, "It's a trap!" Well, I was able to find it. It was an Amazon exclusive. So 617 is Admiral Ackbar on his chair, his command chair, ready to give commands during that final battle against the second Death Star. I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. If we take just a quick look at it, there again, a lot of nice detail on it. Even the side and the back continues all the way around. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't want to drop him. All of a sudden Ackbar loses his head. That would not be a good thing. But nice spring action on the head. Moves around pretty well. It's almost like the back of the chair is a handle rest, like you're going to drink from them or something. So a very nice addition to the collection. So tell the truth, I now have number 605 all the way through 617. And I haven't taken any final looks yet to see if there is more. I'm hoping this is it, because then I can say that I have all the figures for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, which would make me feel really good. What do you think of this collection? I think Funko did a really good job with these 40th anniversary figures. Let me know in the comments what you think. And let me know, do you have them all? Or if you're missing some, which ones do you happen to be missing? Well, until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.